Let's just go. Welcome to the stream, Mexico. How is it going? And we're gonna stream as well, Mibbit. And everyone else who's in Discord right now. Let's do the 10 roll first. Hey. We're gonna do the slow rolling. I just hope I get some 4-7 Memoria. I mean, event Memoria, that is. Also gonna start to stream Rainbow Rara. How is it going? And Avens and everyone. Oh my god, everyone is here. Isn't that great? I totally expect to be spooked at least once. Hey, at least we got an event memory already. That's pretty good. Already a success. Oh, we can swell the streams. Key. Oh, you got them on your 18th roll. That's great. I'm 30 rolls in so far and I've gotten basically nothing. Okay. I would love there's a trigger to skip 3-star as well. I think they need to update that at some point. Because I've gotten to the point where 3-stars are completely useless. Speaking about useless 3-stars. Aren't also gonna get tossed actually? Because I automatically tossed 3-stars. Wow. Yeah, they're getting tossed. Should I keep them actually? Excel up 4th, 3 turns. Nah, not good enough. I'm not gonna keep that. And I only need one. I only need one of them anyway, because I have so many cores. But the cute artwork. I can look at the artwork online all the time anyway. What? Dude, I'm not gonna get anything. Of course not. The last time I had good luck was like over a year ago at this point. Since then, it's been really fucking terrible. And I say really fucking terrible because I totally expect to get spooked very soon. Wow. Oh, no, that's a Memoria. Not even event Memoria. I've gotten so many Fossil Memoria that aren't event Memoria. There's nothing. Wow. Amazing. Okay, here we go. We have pity now. We have pity. Time to get spooked. Oh, loading screen. Could I get spooked by someone I didn't have before? I could get spooked here by Kush. I could get spooked by Kush. Or Kyoko, because I don't actually think I have Kyoko. Kyoko is, I think, one of the only unlimited characters I don't have for some reason, even though I've been rolling since release of the game. Okay, it's not it. It's just Mayu. Nope. Oh, this is the one. And it's fire type. It could be Kyoko. Because I don't have Kyoko yet, so it would have actually downloaded the Kyoko. And it is. Okay, there we go. Good job. Good job, guys. I raise my glass to you guys. By the way, no sound because if I upload this anywhere, copyright. Oh, yeah. Thank Glasses Cube for that. Also, yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone who's joined in the meantime. Look at that, look at that. That's a Cube pumpkin on the left. He's right back there. Right back there's my Cube. Ooh. That was just one though. Where's the next one? And it was on the pity. That's okay though. So we're guaranteed 2 slot, but that's not good enough. That's just not good enough. We have enough to get 2 more pities. The Alina Memorial, how fitting. Nope. You can tell by the colored lines. Probably everyone knows this. You can tell by the colored lines what you're getting. That's a 4-star. Is it? No, it's not a 4-star. It was a 4-star. The lines were really red. The lines are supposed to be rainbow color, but sometimes the lighting makes the rainbow color look like just purple because the 3-star color is just purple. Like look at that. These lines are just purple. That's 3-star. But sometimes the rainbow light might make the rainbow colors look really purple as well, or really reddish. Advins, have you read the event? Because that is actually what happened. That is legitimately what happens in the story. I told you guys that Kaede telling Karin that she's not Halloween enough is gonna have consequences. It's gonna have long-lasting consequences. And the event literally starts with a flashback to Kaede telling Karin he's not Halloween enough. And Karin is all like, oh my god, I'm so sad now. I need to be more Halloween. And then she became more Halloween. And now she is Halloweener. And maybe next year she's gonna be the Halloweenist. Yeah, that's actually what happened. It was actually a big deal to Karin, apparently. Literally traumatized. She has nightmares of that. She literally has a nightmare in this event of the time Kaede called her out. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not even joking right now. It's literally what happens in the event. I told you guys. I told you guys it's going to be important. Was I correct or was I correct? That's a spook. Who spooked that? Is it Ikumi? Is it Ikumi? Who spooked us? Is it Kaede? Kanae? Kirika? It is Ikumi. How was I right? How was my first guess that it was Ikumi right? How was I right? I've gotten spooked by Ikumi at least like 5 times. I think it's a Destiny Crystal, actually. This might actually be a Destiny Crystal. Because I've gotten spooked by Ikumi like a billion times already. It's okay, we'll still get to 2 more pities. Maybe not today, but during the event. But you gotta be right that, yeah, I mean, you gotta admit that Karin wasn't that Halloweeny, right? She was really not that Halloweeny. You just had a witch outfit? Like, it's not that Halloweeny. If I get the event Memorial MLB, I will actually be happy, even if I don't get 4-slot AliKari. Not that it's super duper amazing, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But Evans, isn't she a lot more Halloweener now? Isn't she a lot more Halloweenier now? I'm getting through this so quickly. Jesus, I should not be a YouTuber because I'm not really a YouTuber, but I should not really get deeper into YouTube because when you actually do roll videos, you gotta savor every single roll a lot more and not actually like try and get through it quickly, which is what I'm doing right now. Although usually when I roll and I'm not streaming or recording it or anything, I actually just immediately skip every single roll. I just skip to the result screen every time, with videos turned off too, just so it's faster. Oh, is this another spook? Oh, this could be another it. Could this be Kyoko again? No, it couldn't be Kyoko because I didn't download. I don't have Kyoko, right? I didn't download, so this should be it. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Second time. We didn't even get to pity. So if we go back to when we had 100 rolls, we didn't even get to pity. We got to 70 rolls. Just imagine it this way, okay? We didn't get to we had one slot. We were trying to get to 2 slots. We had 100 rolls to get to the next pity. But we didn't get to pity. We got them on 70 rolls. So, actually not 70, it's 54? 64? 64. Yay. We got them on 64 instead of 100. So we had good luck, even though we got spooked. We had good luck even though we got spooked because we still got them before we would have had the 100 rolls. So basically we just got a bonus Ikumi. We just got a bonus Ikumi basically, which is fun. I need to check if that's a crystal. My audio is off? What do you mean my audio is off? My audio is showing on here. Wait a second. Oh, you mean my in-game audio? Yeah, my in-game audio is off. That's intended. Because in-game audio is copyrighted. And you cannot stream with copyrighted music, or you cannot upload to YouTube with copyrighted music, because if I upload this to YouTube with the music on, I'll get copyright struck immediately. So I can't let that happen, because my channel is already on 2 out of 3 copyright strikes. And if I get a third one, my channel is deleted. So I literally cannot do that, or my channel might get deleted. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, we had good luck. We had good luck. We're guaranteed 3 slot at this point. I accidentally skipped, sorry. Yeah, usually people talk in voice chat while I do stuff, but it doesn't really matter because I'm really I'm talking so much myself, you know. Speaking about art, speaking about mastery. Hello, Cacti, how's it going? And Yabber too. Oh my god, we've got the 2 best artists in the community right here. Hey, hope you're all doing okay today. So far we've got them at 2 slot. We've gotten to 2 pities, or somewhere around 2 pities. Like we've gotten like 200 rolls. In 200 rolls we've gotten them to 2 slot, which means we're guaranteed 3 slot with the shop. But we have 110 tickets. We have 110 tickets. So I'm gonna be very fucking sad because 110 tickets is gonna take a few fucking hours to get through, you know? Which is gonna make me sad. It's gonna make me very fucking sad. 110 tickets. They should just let you roll tickets as a 10 roll, even without the bonus. Like I know that when you do a 10 roll, you get like a bonus where like you're guaranteed a 3-star, and you're guaranteed like one of that and stuff like that, and one of those has a higher degree of chance and blah blah blah. Just ignore those bonuses, but just let me do a 10 roll without those bonuses, just so I don't have to click 110 times 3 or 4 clicks. So like a total of 400 or maybe 500 clicks to go through all of these tickets, one after another, and it's gonna take an hour. So hope you guys are comfortable. Are you comfortable, Nacht? How's it going? My thoughts on season 2? Season 2 started out really well. Like the first 4 episodes of season 2 were pretty darn good. Then then episode 5 was like a filler episode, and after that it just dropped really fucking hard. Episode 7 and 8 together, I think were all right, but separately are only mediocre. It kind of sucks. Here's the thing. I think the main problem with season 2 was just Shaft's animation. I think Shaft completely shafted the anime by just not finishing any of the episodes, other than like 4 episodes. They like finished 4 episodes and then had like another 4 episodes that weren't finished, and it shows. It shows so much. So that kind of sucks. Compared that to season 1, season 1 was fucked over by the decision of Aniplex to have 6 chapters smashed into 12 episodes. Or was it 13 episodes? But like only a handful of episodes, which just was a terrible idea from the beginning. So far, the animation, the anime has been completely destroyed either through Aniplex or through Shaft. If it's not one, it's the other. Season 1 was actually decently animated until the very end, so Shaft didn't screw over the first season, but Aniplex screwed over the first season. Then season 2, Aniplex isn't screwing over the season anymore because they allow the team to make original content. The team gets the go-ahead. We're allowed to make original content. So they make original content. It's fucking great. It's the best stuff we've ever seen. But then Shaft screws them over by just having shit fucking terrible. I don't know exactly what is going wrong with that studio, but they just can't finish any episode past episode 4. They just didn't finish any of the episodes. So if it's not Aniplex screwing them over, it's Shaft screwing them over. Hopefully, in season 3, they're not getting screwed over by both Aniplex and Shaft, and instead they're getting screwed over by neither of them. However, I don't know. I don't have the best of opinion of it at this point, because I feel like both Aniplex and Shaft are doing so much to screw over the anime as hard as they can, not on purpose, just through sheer incompetence. It's just sad. It's just very sad. That's what you have to deal with being a fan of Manga Record, I guess, where you have stuff that is legitimately some of the best and coolest shit you've ever seen, that is just bogged down by so many terrible decisions, so much incompetence from every direction. It's just really sad.
Agreed.
Hello, Anime.
Hello.
Yes, Gag, I auto-sell 3-star Memoria because I haven't used 3-star Memoria in about 3 years. Unless I do like challenge runs. And whenever I do a challenge run where I would say, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself to only use 2-star and 3-star Memoria, then I found out I don't have any because I've sold them all. So I can't even do them. The good shit is a little deeper in the iceberg. It's not so much that it's deeper in the iceberg. It's more like the iceberg is a giant pile of shit. But there's some gold nuggets in there. And you would love to tell people, look at these gold nuggets. But instead, you have to tell people, look at these gold nuggets, but you will have to dig through some shit to get there. And people are not going to put up with that shit, right? You can't market that. What do you mean, Raz? Why? I don't have no need for 3-star Memoria.
I'll keep praying for you.
Yay. I haven't even been looking at the screen, by the way. I've just like autopiloted it for all of my rolls because I don't even expect to get anything before pity. You might just randomly have AliKari or a spook appear on screen during any of these rolls, and I wouldn't even know. I'll be honest though about Manga Record. There are stories out there, or there are like anime games or whatever, where the good stuff is so good that it's worth trudging through all the terrible stuff. But Manga Record is not one of them. I would not say that the good stuff in Manga Record is worth trudging through all the stuff that isn't that good. Mostly because there just is way too much stuff that is kind of not great. And the stuff that is good is just too few in number, I would say. Which is why I think that from the very beginning, Doro Ino should have been, I mean, he's already the director, but you should have at least had the complete authority over everything that happens in the anime. Because I'm pretty certain, almost guaranteed, that Aniplex screwed him over on season 1, and on season 2, I mean, you know, Shaft, but Give that man a better team. That's all I can say. Give that man a better team. There aren't very cute girls in my record. So in that sense, we have a lot of cute girls. Yeah, we got that. We're finally getting units we want. Some of them, I will say some of them, because it has been 4 years since Masakoko was one of the top 3 ships in the game, and they still haven't gotten anything. Not even fucking anything. And I think that's kind of sad. If you're a Masakoko, like, people have been joking about how sad it is to be an AliKari fan because you get no content or acknowledgement from anywhere. But let's be honest, Masakoko fans have it way worse, because Masakoko fans don't even get an ounce of acknowledgement from anything, even though they were like the top 3 ship in the game since release. Like, come on. How is that fair? They had like one Memoria where they were like doing like some lewd faces at each other or something. I don't know. Even though, like if you go through the entire conversation, all the lines in the game, every single line in the game that has ever been spoken, if you rank them by how gay every line is, the lines between Masura and Kokoro are some of the top 10 gayest lines that have ever been spoken anywhere in Mag Record, and they get no acknowledgement, which is kind of fucking sad. Like, Masa and Koko say shit to each other that is like gayer than Rika. They say stuff like Masura says something like, "I've never felt anything in my life, but Kokoro has played with my heart," while she blushes and then says, "I want to protect Kokoro with my life, because whenever Kokoro gets hurt, it hurts my heart," or something like that. They say stuff like that to each other, and you're like, damn, that's some gay shit. That's some gay stuff, man. And they still haven't gotten any acknowledgement. How is that possible? How is that possible? You say Masara is cheesy enough, but then Masara says this to Kokoro, and Kokoro is like, "But I also want to give my life for you, because whenever you get hurt, it hurts my heart as well." Like, he says the same stuff back, and it's like, god damn, you guys are gay. Okay, we're getting close to the next spook. We're getting close to a spook. If I get spooked here, I probably will just have to settle with a 3-slot AliKari, which is fine. I can just wait for them to rerun. Like, it's not the end of the world. However, I do hope, I haven't counted, but I do hope I have the Memoria MLB. The Memoria MLB would actually be pretty darn good. I hope that we get Christmas Masakoko or Valentine's Masakoko. Masakoko isn't queer bait, they're just queer. Like, there's no baiting, they are just queer. Like, what? Or lesbians, rather. I can't believe so many people have joined to listen to me talk about how gay Masakoko is. But yeah, how's everyone doing, by the way? Hoping we have all been having a great time rolling for AliKari, as I'm just about to get spooked, okay? Here comes the spook. Here it comes.
Raz. Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
Gala. Time for the spook.
You think, little guy?
It's fire type, okay, so it could still be a fire spook. It could be normal Karin. Wouldn't that be amazing if it's normal Karin? Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? Okay, it is. There we fucking go. Jawohl, das sind sie, das sind die zwei, wir haben sie. Okay, there we go. That's my branding. I'm the German bald guy. By the way, is anyone buying the autumn pack? I know Hato did, even though, remember 1 year ago, even half a year ago, Hato said, "I'm free to play, by the way." And then a month later, he spent like $20,000 on the game or something.
Ugh.
And the game couldn't handle that. The game just couldn't handle it. This reminds me of the people that sometimes you will see in a micro discussion when someone is very new to the game. They will roll, and then during the roll, the game's gonna crash, and they storm into the channel and they say, "My rolls have gone away. They've disappeared. I lost my rolls." And you have to tell them that no, rolls actually don't go away. Wouldn't that be amazing, though? Wouldn't that be amazing if you could actually lose rolls like that?
That would be horrible.
That'd be terrible.
No joke about
Look at that. So I will actually have to check if I got a Destiny Crystal from Ikumi. I don't think I did. I think my alt has like 4 Ikumis as well. My alt only has like 5 characters, like generally just 5 characters. And one of them is a 4-slot Ikumi. And one of them is a 4-slot Karen.
Yeah.
Which is weird because both of those are spooks.
Mm.
Oh, so you have a full slot now, huh?
Yep, that's a 4-slot.
Man.
Is that chicken nugget? Oh no, that's what's the Oh yeah, your dog is named after an alcoholic drink. I remember that.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, yes.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
It's
Yeah,
on
chicken
brand.
nugget is
Where?
Yeah, that's
They're
the
like,
that's the farm girl. I
That's a
forgot her
chicken.
name. Oh no.
Where?
She hasn't been here in such a long time. I forgot about her. No.
Ray the scientist.
Yeah, yes, Ray the scientist with the Hinano picture. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
here.
I miss a chicken. Well, I miss her
Yeah.
too, but chicken.
Chicken nugget, the chicken.
I have dog. I have dog with me.
Yee.
Baby.
Oh,
Ginger.
puppy.
Ginger.
Ginger
Hi,
as well.
Ginger.
Ginger and whiskey, those were the two,
Yep.
right? Oh.
Yep.
They're like
Baby.
bears, like black bears.
But you totally missed out on calling them gin and tonic.
No, the what was it? The way that my mom spells whiskey on their birth certificate, or you know what I mean, their paperwork is actually not how we, the drink whiskey is spelled. So it kind of ruins the thing, but I don't care. I call it ginger and whiskey anyways.
Whiskey's dependent on the spelling or on Scottish or Irish. So.
Yeah, it originally the actual I actually know where the word whiskey comes from because at my university there's a club that has a whiskey bar, and around that whiskey bar there's a bunch of posters like with Scottish maps or whatever, and like just some infomercials about how great whiskey is and whatever. Like they're totally into whiskey, and I've bought some whiskey as well. It's like €5 for like 20 centiliters or something, like 4 centiliters or something. Like really like shots for $5 because it's like, damn, whiskey. Actual whiskey is expensive as fuck. Anyway, it on some of those like posters, it showed the origin of the word whiskey, and it comes from the old word visce beata, which I think means water of life. And then over time, visce beata just became whiskey.
Can't wait for a witch to be named after that.
I could do that, during my Dungeons and Dragons.
Also, I should say now that the AliKari polling hype is done. It's my birthday today.
It is already your birthday. Oh, you're right. It is after midnight on where you live. Happy birthday, Gala. How is it going today on your very special day?
Yeah, I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I was gonna say maybe AliKari 4-slot can be your birthday presents, but I don't even know if you care about AliKari.
I don't. I'm not pulling for them.
Oh, okay.
I also have no pulls, so I can't do it.
Also, it would be very sad if for your birthday you rolled for a unit and then you just didn't get them.
Yep. I feel like it would totally have happened though. Also, I guess I see that Alina has joined the club of no legs.
Yeah, together with Nemu and Mitsune. Oh, spoiler alert, Mitsune has no legs anymore.
I'm just waiting for that turkey alt that does it too.
I hope I didn't spoil it to anyone that Mitsune has currently joined the Nemu club of not being able to walk anymore, but it's in so many memes that you just can't escape it anymore. It's like the one thing that like everyone knows because everyone is memeing about it. But yeah, Gala, Advance, if you've not been listening, it's Gala's birthday. We've talked about it in the as you're doing the Who joke. So Gala, I don't know if you're watching on Twitch and you see my webcam, I have some liquor right here. It's called Meisterschütz Kräuterlikör. It's basically Jägermeister. And here's a drink in your honor. Two Galle.
Thank you. I'll have some later.
Don't have too much. We still need you.
That's unfortunate.
So how does it feel to be one day closer to death?
Great. I can't wait. Can't
Cool.
friggin' wait. How many pulls did it take to get them?
264 or something. I didn't actually look at the number, but it's something around that.
Nice. Congrats.
Hey, thanks.
I wouldn't have that damn luck anyways.
What did we say that wasn't actually that lucky? I mean, I got spooked once.
No. I said like I would never, like never in any of my ever pulls from now and ever would ever be that lucky.
Yeah. Have you seen my Madokan Iroha pulls?
I've seen how unlucky that was.
Across both of my accounts, it was like 900 rolls for like 4 Madokan Irohas.
Oh,
Or like 5 Madokan Irohas. Across 800 pulls, which is, that's fucking bad. And I'm including the 200 Mitama coins in that number. Without that, it's even lower. So,
Yikes.
On the flip side, my account has gotten a Destiny Crystal off of Sunao for some reason.
Oh.
My main account literally has a 4-slot Sunao and a 4-slot Sayaka purely from Spooks. And I think that's kind of funny.
You also know who got 4-slot entirely out of Spooks? Kokoro.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Which is actually good because it means because Destiny Crystals are actually pretty darn powerful.
Well, the thing is, I didn't actually get it from on JP anymore.
Oh.
It's just trauma of my past. It's my tragic backstory.
Is that on your alt or?
No, it was from the old accounts. It's like the old accounts. But it's still my tragic backstory.
Oh, okay.
Also, did anybody get to read the story yet? What does Mocha have to do with it?
I did restore. Although, welcome to the stream. Very fitting. Welcome to the stream, Serka von Seckendorf. So I can give you. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I mean, I guess they didn't. There's nothing in the story right now that spoils anything anyway, because the story plays while AliKari were in the hospital. So towards like chapter 2 or 3 of Arc 2. So like 5 chapters ago. So the story plays like 5 chapters ago. So it's really far in the past. So there's nothing really that it spoils of the current story. But the story is just basically that. Karin wants to do Halloween again, because of course Karin wants to do Halloween again. She's like, I'm gonna do the best Halloween festival that has ever been done. Watch me, Alina Senpai. This is gonna be the best Halloween ever. But during that time, she has 2 problems to deal with. First off, she has nightmares. I'm not joking. She literally has nightmares about how Kaede once said to her that she's not Halloween enough. She has nightmares about that. And she's like, I need to be more Halloween. I need to be more Halloween than I've ever been. PTSD, kind of. Momoko even says, like, Kaede, that was too much. You need to apologize to Karin. That was way too much. So, yeah. And the second problem that Karin has is that no one seems to listen to her, because Karin is a character that everyone's just like, that's just Karin. Like, who gives a shit about Karin, especially what all the other characters are about, because she's just like the cute little Halloween girl, right? No one takes her seriously. So she needs to be taken more seriously, and she needs to be more Halloween. So she walks up to Mitama, and Mitama, does Mitama stuff. So basically the entire story is Mitama's fault. As you would expect, once again, the entire story is just Mitama's fucking fault. Because Mitama gives Karin special abilities where she is able to basically mind control people. Yeah, that Karin can mind control people now, at least in this event. And she uses that to get everyone to help her make the best Halloween event ever. She's like, okay, all of you guys, help me make Halloween great again. And that's the story. And during all of that, Alina is like, fuck you. And Karin is like, no.
Riveting.
Riveting story. Absolutely very, yeah, it's all Mitama's fault. But yeah, the reason why Mocha fits into all of this is because this all happens at Sakai. And like I said, Karin wants all the people to come together and make the best Halloween event ever. And Mocha is just there. And Karin is like, you help me now. And Mocha is like, okay, I help you now.
Did Karen game end her Alina's legs? Is that why she has no legs?
No. The thing is, they during all of that, Hotaru is also there. Like, Hotaru and Akarin is also there. And Hotaru and Akarin, they also help out with the Halloween festival or whatever the fuck it is. And weird shit happens, apparently. Apparently, something goes wrong. Something goes wrong. And they all get trapped inside Hotaru's dream. Or something. I don't know. Like, I can't read Japanese. But it sounds like a fun story. Yes, we might need to worry about Akarin, like what it means for the game that Akarin exists. Alina's always angry at Karin, by the way. But yeah, we need to worry about what Akarin means, because Akarin is an elementary schooler, so she's like a little kid. But when she transforms, this is something that Nacht knows about, because Nacht is something similar with his Dungeons and Dragons character that we did, where when she transforms, she actually becomes a different person, kind of. Where when she transforms, she becomes a person who is like 10 years older, and she has huge badonkadonks. And I mean, that's kind of realistic, because if you think what actual real kids, what they would wish, they would probably wish, like, I wish I was more adult. Like, I wish I was more mature. That's what probably a lot of girls would actually wish for, right? But it's now in the game, like a girl that probably wished to be more mature, so when she transforms, she becomes like 10 years older, which is just fucking weird. Anyway. Alina's kind of angry at Karin. The thing is, Alina's always angry at Karin, because the thing about Karin is that Karin, of course, always does art. She does manga, and then she shows those mangas to Alina, and Alina's like, those mangas are terrible. They need to be better. Your mangas are terrible. And a lot of people say, like, oh, isn't that kind of an abusive relationship between two characters if Alina just tells her that her mangas are terrible all the time? But I of course, I disagree. But here's why. And I've said this before in the story channel. The reason why it's actually this is actually something important, and that I would actually, even before I knew about AliKari, even like 4 years ago, I always had this opinion that if someone asks me how good their art is, and I think their art is not good, I would just tell them. Your art it just doesn't look good to me. To me, this art is fucking terrible. I would just tell people that, because if the whole point of your art is for people to enjoy your art, you need to be told if your art isn't enjoyable to others. You have, like, I know that people usually don't do this. Like, if your friend asks you, like, do you think my art is good? How many people out there are gonna say, actually, oh, your art is great. Your art is so good. Your art is the best art I've ever seen, even though it's actually terrible. Because you don't wanna hurt your friend's feelings, right? You want your friend to still like you, right? But if you want your friend to improve as an artist, you kind of have to tell them, like, this doesn't look good. This does not look good. You have to tell them that. And Alina is exactly that kind of friend who's like, no, this just doesn't look good. This looks terrible. You need to improve this. However, during this event, something happens. Mifuyu says to Alina, you always tell Karin her art is terrible. Why don't you give her advice on how to improve her art? Tell her how to make better art. And Alina says, I can't do that. Alina says, no, I can't do that. I think with all of how much I've gone, like earlier I said how terrible the writers are. Earlier I've said there's so much shit in my record, but this actually shows me a writer, at least I hope that this was unintentional, that this was a writer that actually knows their shit, because this is actually something that artists need to think about. Artists probably should not take advice from other people how to improve. Artists should think about what they want to, what they want to draw, right? Or what they want to put onto the paper. Artists need to, on their own accord, figure out what it is they want to actually make, and then hone and refine that to a point where other people enjoy it as well. That's kind of the point of art, right? You can't tell an artist how to make their art. They need to figure out on their own how to make their art. And then they just need to keep iterating on it, improving it, honing their skills, until at some point they become the best artists in the world. And Aina understands it, because Aina herself had to deal with that. Aina, her entire life, had to deal with people telling her, your art is this, your art is that, your art needs to be better in this or that regard or whatever. And Aina's like, you know what? I need to figure out what my art means for myself. Thank you for hanging out, by the way, Advent. Advent's already gone, but thank you, Advent, for hanging out. And Aina understands this, and that is exactly why Aina tells Karin, your art is shit, but I can't tell you how to improve. That's for you to find out. So I don't think that's abusive in any way. That is not abusive. That's just Aina understanding how art is supposed to work. It's hard, but that's just the way it's supposed to go. Aina literally kills herself because of this. Yes. Here's another thing to think about. Have you guys watched the movie Whiplash? Because if you think about like artists having to hone their craft, the way they want to hone their craft until they become something special and unique, and shouldn't just settle with being all right or decent. Because I know Karin's art is decent, but Karin's art isn't special. It's just decent, and she should not settle with just being decent.